Okay, we're going to go back to 2003. Okay, now this video has been highly debated, argued over for, I don't know, 10, 15 years. I saw this video a long time ago and it popped up on Twitter again, so I thought, maybe I can analyze it, we can break it down, I'll bring it to you guys and we'll figure it out together. Okay, so again, we're going to go back to 2003. This Italian news organization, they put this alleged UFO sighting on their broadcast. Now you have to remember, back then, okay, you didn't have $1,000 iPhones, or everybody didn't have $1,000 iPhones or $3,000 computers, or even a little $80 Android that is capable of faking UFO videos like we have today. Okay, so you got to keep that in mind. We're talking, this is 25 years ago, and there's even arguments over when this was actually filmed. So again, we're in Italy, above this river. On the riverbank there, you see this craft, and right here, of course, I'm going to zoom in, and it almost behaves like a drone to me. If I had to guess, I'd call it a hybrid. I'd say, it's probably some type of military tech and maybe reversed, unknown technology. We'll call it that. I don't like using the word alien because people freak out, and we have hundreds of examples. I'll show a few right here from NASA, DARPA, and other agencies that get billions and billions of dollars annually to come up with these prototypes, these crafts. And right here, leading up to the Apollo missions, the Gemini program, paving the way for the Apollo mission. You see these crafts here that NASA was testing, and so maybe it's that. But let's have a look at the original broadcast 20 years ago. Okay, so I'm going to turn down the volume there, but I wanted to show you guys the original broadcast. Again, about 25 years ago. It's really hard to get an exact date on this, but what they're talking about here, they're talking about how UFOs and aliens are monitoring Earth because basically, we're ruining planet Earth, and they're here to save us. They're here to help us. And, for the past, I don't know, maybe 20 years that I followed ufology, that was always the narrative, that they were, basically are our overwatchers, the overlords of humanity, and they're here to protect us, they're here to help us, but like Earth, I think there's good and bad aliens, good and bad planets, civilizations that are all, spread all throughout the galaxy, just like here on Earth when we're talking about other countries, groups of people, even your neighbors. You have good and bad and everything. So to say all aliens are good or all aliens are bad, I think is ridiculous. I think it's a mix like anything else in the universe or right here on our home planet. So anyway, let's analyze this video. Like I said earlier, it looks like a drone to me. You can see the ventilation at the bottom, like a shaft where the exhaust might be coming out. And this part right here was the only part that kind of was a red flag for me. You see it take off at this, hypersonic speed, and they talk about it in this video right here. That was the only red flag to me. Now, earlier it looked like a typical drone or like an RC craft, maybe some type of experimental RC craft or, military tech, maybe this was an early model of a military drone. But then when it takes off at, the speed of light, basically, I don't know if that's accurate, but very fast, that's when I'm kind of scratching my head going, wait a minute. So, but right here, we'll analyze. Now, this is what I was doing earlier in my editing app, okay, my editing software. You can see I'm just going forwards, backwards, things like that, just to get a better look at this. Now, it was taken, or recorded rather, on a camcorder, again, 25 years ago, so it's really hard to break these frames down. When we're talking about FPS going frame by frame by frame, right there, I took a screenshot because, see, when I went to that frame right there, I can kind of get a clear picture, and I'll take a screenshot and then I can clean it up in my photo editor. And another thing I want to point out, when we're talking about computer generated fakes, right, frauds, we didn't have things like Adobe, where you could easily fake something, again, 25 years ago. So I know a lot of people are going to say this is computer generated, but I don't know if it was. This is like Hollywood level, special effects back then. Back in the early 2000s, because I think this was taken in 2003. But right here, like I said, we're gonna go forwards and backwards, and right here it just kind of blinks out of existence. Kind of like the Tic Tac apparently did, according to Fravor, and then we'll back it up here, and right there you can kind of see that exhaust at the bottom. But again, could this be some type of drone? Could it be a military craft? Could it be a fake? I don't know. Look, I don't ever claim to have all the answers. That's why I bring these videos to you guys, because I love getting your opinion. So hopefully I'm not getting torn apart in the comment section. People telling me, oh, it's fake, you're stupid, you're this, you're that. No, listen to the whole video. I mean, I don't know what it is, and but my opinion is I think it is some type of hybrid, or an early experimental military craft, possibly mixed in with some technology that we were unaware of back then, because we know the general public is always 10, 15, even 20 years behind the tech that our military is working on, like out at Roswell, again, DARPA, Lockheed Martin, NASA, SpaceX, even, places like that, even the Bigelow Corporation. I mean, there's just a million examples of these companies working on secret military tech. Okay, so we'll kind of have another look at the video. I want to mention one thing. When I first saw this, I immediately thought of Billy Myers. Claims he had contact from aliens from the star cluster Pleiades. But a lot of his, alleged UFO sightings have been proven to be a hoax, a fake, things like that. It's highly debatable, whatever. But point is, it did kind of remind me of what we're seeing here. But I think this is a lot different. I think this is, an earlier drone possibly. But what is it made of? What technology? What type of metals, or aluminum, or this or that? Or is it anti-gravity? Is it, basically the same technology as a modern day 2022 drone, just encapsulated in this UFO looking body, right? So I mean, just a million questions that I have, but I don't think it is computer generated. So but again, that red flag for me though is whenever it takes off into the distance at like this lightning speed. That's what kind of, I was like, okay, wait a minute, like you had me till the end there, right? When I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, okay, we're looking at a real video. I can buy it. Okay, I can co-sign. I can put my stamp on it. But when this thing like shoots off like a rocket right there, you'll see I'll go forwards and backwards. That's when I kind of started going, maybe this is a fake, So, but these types of things are intriguing, right? Everyone loves a good mystery, and that's why I like to bring these types of videos to you guys. Maybe you know more about it than I do. I've only been looking, this particular case, I've been familiar with it for, I think, maybe, 9-10 years, long time. But I've really been doing some hardcore research for the past few days, and there's just conflicting opinions everywhere. One guy, oh, it's CGI. Another guy says, it's a military. Another guy says, no, it's alien. So I don't know. I have no idea. My opinion, right? If I had to guess, my best guess would be it's some type of, early military tech mixed in with unknown tech. And I know I said that earlier, but that's my honest, assessment of what we're looking at here. But again, at the end here, when it takes off like a rocket, that's where they kind of lose me, right? I'm just like, I don't know. So, but anyway, guys, I'll probably leave it at that. Just kind of a fun video tonight. Hopefully you'll comment below and tell me what you think. I'm working on some cool things, so you guys stay tuned.